Good morning. My name is Brooke, and this is Coffee and Books with Brooke. Um, we're outside on this lovely summer porch, so I want to talk to you about my summer readings. Um, I want to bring in this book here, Abby Jimenez's Just for the Summer. Um, wow. This is the first time I've read one of her romance novels. I absolutely loved it. I loved the writing and the language. I loved how um, she had the romance part, but also there was backstories with each person that kind of made the idea of an easy love like harder, and it made it be more realistic. Like, and I'm a total Disney princess that, the prince comes in on the horse and saves you. But the reality is that we all have a past whenever we get into relationships, and sometimes it makes it hard, and that baggage is there, and you just have to do it a little different. And but I give this book 5 stars. I can't wait to read the other ones that she has. There's 3 in this series. I wanted to get into a little bit of the spoiler stuff, um, but I'll just start talking about the beginning. So they meet each other on the internet, basically. It's like he's on a Reddit chat, or he makes a Reddit post, and then she chats with him. They instantly make a connection. They start texting each other, joking, and she is a travel nurse. She travels 3 months at a time to a new location, her and her best friend. And she convinced her best friend to go to where he lives in Minnesota. And the the convincing was like they're gonna stay on this island and have to take a boat back and forth. And well, I mean, wow, that was ridiculous. I mean, at first I was like, that's really cool. They're gonna live on this island, but then, my brain was like, well, they have to get groceries. They have to dock this boat by themselves. They have to go in rain or shine. Like, getting on a boat is like a fun thing. Oh, the weather is going to be great. We're going to get onto a boat and you have other people with you. This isn't not like we're going back and forth to work and you're commuting on a boat. Like, that's a little different for me. And so I felt uncomfortable. But with that thought process, but they were super excited. And then, of course, throughout the book, there was challenges with that. And but the fact that she like went there as the traveling nurse to to see him, to meet him, like that was super awesome. Now his story is his mom committed some sort of situation at work, and so in a few weeks, I think it was, he was going to become the primary custody of his 3 siblings. And so he was transitioning to move into that place, back into his parents' place or his mom's place. Um, and how do you talk to that about to somebody that you just met? That now you're going to be a parent to 3 kids. So that was his challenge. Her challenge is she has a mom that is like selfish, and only wants things for herself, and lies and kind of manipulates men, and that type of thing. And so here we go with some of the spoilers. So the mom ends up arriving because she saw her daughter's picture and was like, "Ooh, that's a rich guy. I can come and take advantage." So the mom shows up to take advantage of the rich guy, not necessarily to be with her daughter. The daughter thinks that the mom is there for that, and that's not really the case. What's her name? Emma. Emma thinks it's going to be, that her mom is there for her, but it's really not. The mom's there for the rich dad. And then, that type of situation, that relationship kind of unfolds. And the great thing is that it gets resolved kind of in the end, not necessarily the way that you think it should. Like, not in the perfect world did it get resolved, but it got resolved. And then, Justin, he's the guy. His relationship with his mom being upset that he has to like now be the parents of his kids, like that was tough and strained, and that also kind of gets resolved. And he also, works with his siblings to kind of make their life well. And but the end, I mean, I cried in this book, reading this book. I laughed. It was fantastic, though, how the breakdown is, and but the idea that I forgot about the curse. They were trying to break a curse and in their relationships. Apparently, when the guy Justin dates someone, the next person that girl dates, that's who they marry. And so Emma and Justin were laughing that they were going to um, date each other, and then the next person that they were with, they married. But the end result is they do end up being together, but um, it doesn't look like a perfect relationship. It ends up being perfect and normal in the real world, basically. And I loved it. I love this book so much, and I can't wait to move on to the next ones. And I'm listening to an audio book right now by her. I think it's something about real friends. I'm not sure, but anyway, super pumped. And thank you for coming to sit down and chat with me this morning. And I'm having iced coffee this morning. So you guys sit down and enjoy your book as well.